I got a stuffed animal myself. Some days are best when you shut the hell up, so pull up a chair and grab yourself a cup. It's time for Coffee with Dubs. Ha yeah. You know, I think one of the hardest skills people ever learn in life is understanding that not every thought needs to be a conversation. And that's difficult because we're human. We feel things strongly. We react emotionally. We get frustrated, defensive, sometimes even hurt, and immediately want the world to understand exactly why. And in that moment, speaking feels justified. But lately, I've been realizing something. A lot of life changes don't begin with giant catastrophic moments. They begin with small escalations nobody stopped early enough. One sentence that's too sharp, one opinion shared at the wrong time, one emotional reaction that keeps building instead of slowing down. And suddenly, something temporary becomes something very permanent quick. Relationships shift, trust gets damaged, work environments change, families fracture, and friendships cool off. Not always because people are cruel. Sometimes simply because nobody paused long enough to de-escalate before emotions took over, steering that wheel. And truthfully, modern life does make it very hard because everyone's encouraged to express every opinion immediately. Every frustration, every reaction, every emotional impulse gets launched into the world instantly through texts, comments, social media, arguments, group chats, whatever. Now look, I'm not saying people should suppress themselves. Not completely. That's unhealthy too. But there is a difference, a massive difference between honest communication and uncontrolled emotion. One's going to build understanding, the other is going to build collateral damage. People are going to get hurt. And maturity is learning the difference between the two. Because sometimes keeping your mouth shut isn't weakness. Sometimes it's wisdom. Sometimes it's emotional regulation. Sometimes it's recognizing this moment doesn't need more fuel. That's hard though, especially when you feel justified, because the human brain loves fantasy. And if we can explain ourselves hard enough, loudly enough, emotionally enough, people should suddenly understand everything perfectly, and then the conflict can disappear, right? Right. That's rarely how life ever works. Most escalated situations don't become healthier because both sides got louder. They calm down because somebody chose restraint. And restraint is not the same thing as being silent forever. That kind of matters. I'm not talking about allowing abuse. I'm not talking about never addressing problems. I'm not even talking about becoming emotionally passive. I am talking about recognizing timing, tone, energy, and consequences. Because sometimes the healthiest thing you can do is wait until your emotions stop sprinting before finally deciding what actually deserves to be said. And I genuinely think that people underestimate how life-changing that skill can become. Because one pause can save a friendship. One deep breath can prevent a fight. A moment of restraint can stop temporary emotion from creating permanent damage. And that matters in life, especially now, because everybody's so tired, everybody's overstimulated, everybody's carrying invisible stress into conversations without even realizing it. Work stress, family stress, financial pressure, mental exhaustion. The modern world has people emotionally running hot almost all the time. And when exhausted humans start reacting instead of communicating, things spiral fast. That's why emotional de-escalation is becoming one of the most important life skills people can develop. Not winning arguments, not dominating conversations, not proving you're right at all costs. De-escalation. Protecting peace before chaos fully forms. And surprisingly, that takes strength too. Sometimes the strongest person in the room is the one who chooses not to turn a spark into a wildfire. Because not every disagreement deserves destruction. Not every opinion deserves a battle, and not every emotional reaction deserves immediate expression. Sometimes wisdom is, maybe this conversation can wait. Maybe I don't react right now. Maybe preserving this relationship matters more than winning in the moment. And that doesn't make you weak. It makes you aware that you understand temporary emotions shouldn't always be trusted with permanent decisions. Because life changes fast when people stop regulating themselves. And ultimately, I think the world could use a little more pause between feeling something and setting things on fire every time they can. That being said, I'm gonna go boil some beans and get my ducks aligned. Y'all have a great day today. Get out there, and I'll see you tomorrow for another episode of Coffee with Dubs. I got a stuffed animal myself.